Most preppers are stockpiling the wrong things. While everyone else is racing to buy guns and freeze-dried meals, there are 31 items, most under $5, that will be worth more than gold when the grid goes down. And almost nobody is talking about them. When a real collapse happens, whether it is a grid-down event, an EMP strike, or a prolonged supply chain failure, the economy does not vanish. It transforms. People still need things. They still trade. And whoever holds the right items becomes the most valuable person in their neighborhood. History has proven this repeatedly. After Hurricane Katrina, after Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico, and during Venezuela's economic collapse between 2016 and 2019, the same pattern showed up every single time. Small, cheap, everyday items became the new currency, and the people who had them were not just surviving, they were thriving. So let's go through every one of them. Group 1, Fire and Light. Items 1 to 3. Number 1 through 3, lighters, matches, and candles. These sound obvious, but hear this out. A single Bic lighter costs about $1 right now. Documented accounts from Venezuela's crisis show that lighters were being traded for food. One lighter. For actual food. Stock dozens, not a couple. Waterproof matches run under $3 for a large box. And unlike lighters, they will never run out of fuel, and they do not fail in cold temperatures. Plain white taper candles, the ones nobody thinks about, cost less than $5 for a pack of 12. When the power has been gone for 3 weeks and someone's children cannot sleep in the dark, they will trade almost anything for a working flame. Group 2, Medical and Hygiene, items 4 to 11. Number 4, isopropyl alcohol at 70% or higher. The CDC formally recommends the specific concentration for killing bacteria and viruses on skin and surfaces. A large bottle runs about $2. During Venezuela's healthcare collapse, basic disinfectants disappeared entirely from hospitals, and nurses were performing procedures without any sterilization. A bottle of isopropyl will be worth far more than cash in that environment. Number 5 and 6, aspirin and ibuprofen. Pain relievers sound boring until there are none left. Aspirin also has documented cardiovascular applications for early heart attack response when emergency services are unavailable. Generic ibuprofen is under $3 for 100 tablets. Stock multiples of both and rotate them before they expire. Number 7, petroleum jelly. This one does triple duty. It protects open wounds from infection, works as a skin barrier in harsh cold weather conditions, and is one of the most effective fire-starting accelerants you can legally buy. Smear a cotton ball in petroleum jelly and it burns for several minutes, even in wind. A large tub is under $2 at any dollar store, and most people walk right past it. Number 8, antibacterial soap. In Venezuela, people were washing their hands with plain water in hospitals by 2018 because soap had run out entirely. A 3-pack of antibacterial bars is under $4 right now. It is one of the most consistently requested items in every post-disaster relief operation ever documented by FEMA and the Red Cross. Number 9, bandages and gauze pads. 100 adhesive bandages plus a few sterile 4x4 gauze pads costs under $4 combined. After any collapse scenario, minor cuts that go untreated become serious infections within days. That progression from inconvenient to life-threatening happens faster than most people expect when antibiotics are not available. Number 10, feminine hygiene products. This gets overlooked constantly by male preppers, and it is a serious preparedness error. These products disappeared almost immediately in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria in 2017. They are universally needed, universally requested, and anyone who stocks them will have genuine bargaining leverage in any prolonged emergency. Number 11, baby wipes. Even without a baby. When there is no running water, baby wipes become how everyone maintains hygiene. They prevent infection, control odor, and a large pack costs under $4. They were documented among the highest demand items distributed after Hurricane Katrina. Group 3, food and preservation, items 12 to 16. Number 12, salt. The word salary comes directly from the Latin word for salt because Roman soldiers were partially paid with it. Today, a 2-pound canister runs about $1. It preserves meat, cures hides, flavors food when everything else is gone, and in a barter economy, it is almost universally accepted because everyone needs it regardless of their situation. Number 13, sugar. Same logic as salt, but adds direct calorie value. A 5-pound bag is under $4 and does not expire in sealed, dry storage. Research published in the Journal of Wound Care has also documented the historical application of plain granulated sugar to wounds as a way to inhibit bacterial growth. So this is both food and field medicine simultaneously. Number 14, white vinegar. It cleans wounds, kills surface mold, preserves food through pickling, and addresses minor fungal skin infections. A full gallon of white distilled vinegar runs under $3. One bottle covers medical, cleaning, and food preservation needs at the same time. Number 15, baking soda. Dental hygiene without toothpaste, wound cleaning, odor control, fire suppression on small grease fires, under $2 and stays effective for years. When someone runs out of toothpaste weeks into a grid down scenario, they will absolutely trade for this. Number 16, instant coffee. Do not underestimate this. Caffeine dependency is real, and withdrawal produces genuine symptoms, including severe headaches, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. During World War II, American soldiers valued coffee above almost every non-combat supply they carried. Instant coffee packets are shelf-stable, lightweight, and a meaningful supply runs under $5. People in caffeine withdrawal are highly motivated to trade. Group 4, utility and tools, items 17 to 23. Number 17, duct tape. One roll repairs damaged gear, seals windows against nuclear or chemical fallout, creates field splints, and holds broken equipment together long enough to matter. A quality roll runs under $4 and will be treated as a serious commodity in any prolonged grid-down situation. Number 18, zip ties. A 100-pack of assorted zip ties costs under $3, fixes and secures more things than most people will ever think to list, and weighs almost nothing in any pack or storage container. Number 19, paracord. Genuine 550 paracord, rated for 550 pounds of breaking strength, runs under $5 for 50 feet. It builds improvised shelters, replaces broken equipment straps, creates clotheslines for drying wet gear, and forms perimeter tripwire alerts around a camp. Every serious prepper already uses this and will trade for more when their supply runs low. Number 20, aluminum foil, cooking without proper pots or pans. Improvised Faraday shielding to protect small electronics from an EMP event. Reflective insulation in an improvised shelter. Emergency signaling to aircraft when rescue is possible. Heavy-duty rolls run under $4 and serve more survival functions than most people have ever stopped to consider. Number 21, superglue. The U.S. military has documented the use of cyanoacrylate adhesive, the active compound in superglue, for emergency wound closure in combat situations dating back to the Vietnam War era. A multi-pack of small tubes runs under $3, and it is one of the most consistently overlooked dual-use survival items on any shelf. Number 22 and 23, safety pins and sewing needles with thread. These enable clothing and gear repair when hardware stores and retailers no longer exist. Clothing breaks down in any true long-term collapse scenario. People who can fix what they are wearing hold both a practical skill and a legitimate trade good at the same time. Group 5, long-term production, items 24 to 25. Number 24, heirloom seeds. Open-pollinated varieties specifically, not hybrid, not GMO. Seeds that can be harvested at the end of each season and replanted the following year indefinitely. A solid survival seed vault covering dozens of vegetable varieties runs under $5 from reputable seed suppliers. These become extraordinarily valuable after roughly 6 months into any collapse, once people understand that the grocery supply chain is not returning on any near-term schedule. Number 25, fishing hooks and monofilament line. Protein procurement without electricity, fuel, or complicated equipment. A full hook assortment with a spool of monofilament runs under $3. Near any freshwater source, this becomes a high-value trade item that addresses one of the most urgent post-collapse survival problems in the most direct way possible. Group 6, power and practical essentials, items 26 to 31. Number 26 and 27, AA and AAA batteries. Radios, flashlights, and critical medical devices all run on these. A pack of 8 AA batteries runs under $4. In any grid-down scenario, whoever controls light and access to information has a meaningful advantage over everyone around them. Number 28, N95 respirator masks. The pandemic made their value globally obvious. The CDC specifically recommends N95 respirators for respiratory protection in emergency and disaster situations involving airborne hazards. A 10-pack currently runs under $5, and that price will not hold the moment any new emergency reaches the news. Number 29, hand sanitizer. Everyone watched this vanish overnight in 2020. It is available and cheap again right now. Stock it while it is boring, because it will not be boring when it matters. Number 30, reading glasses. According to the Vision Council of America, roughly 150 million Americans need some form of vision correction. When someone cannot read a map, a medication label, or a written instruction, because they have no glasses and no optometrist to call, they will trade real goods for a $2 pair from the dollar store. Stock a dozen in assorted strengths and hold on to them. Number 31, unscented bleach. This may be the highest single value item on this entire list. The CDC officially recommends using unscented liquid chlorine bleach to disinfect drinking water in emergency situations. 8 drops per gallon, stir, wait 30 minutes, and you have water that is safe to drink. A large bottle runs under $3. That bottle prevents waterborne illness. In the right situation, it can save a life. Stock it in rotation because bleach loses its potency after approximately 6 months once the seal is broken. Don't forget to subscribe.